There is this popular saying that goes thus, that when you are in Rome, you behave like a Roman. Okay? Whatsoever lifestyle you are used to, wherever you're coming from, once you find yourself in a new place, it might not just work the way you're used to it. I'm saying this because of a story I came across. The story involves an Uganda woman, a judge in Uganda. She's Lydia by name. She's Lydia Mugambe by name. Her name is Lydia Mugambe, and she's been accused of allegedly taking advantage of a young lady she brought in with her as a maid, to work for her as a maid. You know, back home, she, you know, as a judge, she will have workers working for her. She will have a gardener, she will have drivers, she will have maids, she will have house helps working for her. So she came down to the UK to study for a PhD in law. So she thought of it that she could bring a maid to come with her, to come and help her whatsoever with the house chores. I wouldn't know, or whatsoever she was thinking at that time. Bottom line is, she brought in this young lady to work for her as a maid. So she's been taken in and accused of enslaving this young lady. Okay, she's been accused of enslaving the young lady, and I would like to say that she might not know that this really is a crime, you know, because where she was coming from, she have all of these people working for her, and it was not a crime where she was coming from. She's been accused of overusing this lady, underpaying her, you know, and all stuff. So let us go into the story. It happened in Oxfordshire. UN judge guilty of forcing woman to work as slave. A United Nations judge has been convicted of forcing a young woman to work as a slave. Prosecutor says Lydia Mugambe took advantage of her status over her victim by preventing her from holding down steady employment while forcing her to work as a maid and to provide childcare for free. So this lady, she brought her into the country to work for her, and she didn't allow her to do any extra work, and she's being underpaid. She wasn't paying what she ought to pay this lady. So the 49-year-old, who is also a high court judge in Uganda, was found guilty of conspiring to facilitate the commission of a breach of UK immigration law, facilitating travel with a view to exploitation, forcing someone to work, and conspiracy to intimidate a witness. She will be sentenced at Oxford Crown Court on May 2nd. In footage released by Thames Valley Police, Mugambe appeared shocked when an officer said he was arresting her under the Modern Slavery Act. Okay, she's been found guilty under the modern. She then had a conversation with the officer in which she said, "I am a judge in my country, and I even have immunity. I'm not a criminal." You know, she didn't know that bringing someone to work for you illegally, being underpaid, you are maltreating this person. You're depriving her of all the benefits she's ought to. You know, maybe she said, "Oh, you'll be doing childcare for me. You can't go out." You know, you are depriving her of her liberty. All these are against UK law. And she said maybe she's not aware. She said, "I'm not a criminal. I'm a judge in my country." And she then had a conversation with the officer, which said, "I'm a judge in my country. I even have immunity. I'm not a criminal." Asked to reaffirm that she had immunity, Mugabe told the officer, "Yes, I have a diplomatic passport." The conversation ended with the defendant saying, I came here as a student. I don't need anyone to work for me. I didn't come with her. She asked me because she has worked at my home before she asked me. You know, she's in her defense. She's saying that she didn't bring the lady in, that it was the lady that asked her that she could come along with her, that she didn't need anyone to work for her, that she came in as a student, she can do stuff by herself. Okay, but she has been pained that she brought in this lady to work for her, and bottom line is this lady she brought in, she's using her as a slave, which is against the law. Okay, and she's been underpaid, she's depriving her of all her benefits. Gaps were heard from the public gallery and the verdicts were given, and the court was cleared as the defendants appeared unwell. Caroline Otsky Casey, prosecuting, told jurors during the trial Lydia Mugabe has exploited and abused her alleged victim, taking advantage of a lack of understanding of her right to properly paid employment and deceiving her as to the purpose of her coming to the UK. Probably she told this lady before bringing her in that she'll be doing something else, and while she came in, she saw that she was doing another thing differently entirely from what she was being told. She alleged Mugabe, who was studying for a law PhD at the University of Oxford, had conspired with Ugandan Deputy High Commissioner John Leonard Muigawa to arrange for the young woman to come to the UK. Prosecutors said the pair participated in a very dishonest trade-off in which Mr. Mugawa arranged for the Ugandan High Commission to sponsor the woman's entry into the UK. In exchange, Mugabe would attempt to speak to a judge who was in charge of legal action. Mr. Mugawa was laying injuries head. She was also found guilty of conspiring to intimidate the woman to withdraw her support for the prosecution and to have the charges against her drop. You know, she even told the lady to withdraw the charges, that, you know what, when we go back to our country we can sort it out, you know. Diplomatic immunity. Mugabe trial she had the intention of obtaining someone to make her life easier and at the least possible cost to herself. She wanted to bring in, she brought in someone to make life easy for her at the expense of this lady. She denied forcing the young Ugandan woman to do house chores, and she said always treated her with love, care, and patience. She was saying, oh, this lady, I've known her most part of my life. We lived together. She lived with me back home. I've treated her with love, and I'm still treating her with love, care, and support, patience, and all. The young woman Mugabe tricked into coming to the UK, who cannot be named for legal reasons, told the court previously she felt lonely and stuck after her working hours were limited. You know, she limited her to working for her alone. She didn't allow her to do any other job, probably, which was not what the arrangement was. You know, she felt lonely, and truly she could be lonely if she was just home alone, all by herself. You know, it is what it is here. According to a UN profile page, Mugabe was appointed to the body judicial roster in May 2023, 3 months after police were called to her address in Oxfordshire. Thames Valley Police Commander for Oxfordshire said Lydia Mugabe is an extremely qualified lawyer, a Uganda High Court judge, and a UN Criminal Tribunal judge. Wow, she's a UN Criminal Tribunal judge. After the offenses has been reported to the police, Mugabe tried to evade justice by repeatedly claiming she had diplomatic immunity due to her status. Any immunity Mugabe may have enjoyed as a UN judge has been waived by the Office of the United Nations Secretary General. Wow, this is a story that most people may not even be aware of. You know, the luxury life she lived back home in Uganda, she thought she could bring it here and do all sorts. You know, I would like to liken this story to the case of that Nigerian senator who brought in a young boy to, you know, we all know the story, to to donate his kidney, and this boy claimed that he wasn't even aware that he was coming to do such. Okay, so these things you should, when you are going into a new place, when you want to relocate into a new country, go through their law. Take your time to know what you can do and what you cannot do. Probably you might be doing it from wherever you're coming from. Take your time to go through the law, especially if you are coming to the UK. This country is a country of law. Then, you know, take your time to go through the law. So the case will be on May 2nd. She'll be sentenced at Oxford Crown Court on May 2nd, just because but I don't want to believe ignorance as she claimed, because she's well learned, she's well read. I want to believe she has traveled to diverse different countries. You know, she just wanted to, you know, I'm not sure, but I just feel she thought she can go away with that as well. She brought in her maid to come and work for her, and then she deprived her of the liberty, which is modern day slavery. It's called modern day slavery. All right, if you're here to subscribe to my channel, I don't know what you're still waiting for. Please subscribe, like, share, give this video a thumbs up till I come your way again some other time. See you. Have a good day. Bye.